The base BC of a triangle ABC is divided at D such that BD is equal to half of DC. The area of triangle ABC is how many times the area of triangle ADC? Let's draw triangle ABC according to the question specifications. It is triangle ABC and it is divided at D such that BD is equal to half of DC. It means BD is one part and DC is two parts. And now we know that area of a triangle is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height. Let it be the height of a triangle, which is h. And the total is BD plus DC, which is 3. Now, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle ADC, which is equal to 1 by 2 into, in triangle ABC, base is 3 into height, which is h, and in triangle ADC, base is 2 and height is h. Let's solve this. After solving, we get 3 by 2. So the option number 4 is correct, which is 3 by 2. Select the combination of letters that when sequentially placed in the blanks will create a repetitive pattern. The sequence is B, B space, C, C space, B, B space, B, C, 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 C space, B. Here the number of letters is 16. Let's divide it into 4. And now check which will perfectly suits in the blanks. If we see option number 4, the first one is C. Let's submit C here. Then the pattern becomes B, B, C, C. In the same way here when we submit C, it becomes C, C, B, B. And here when we submit B, it becomes B, B, C, C. And when we substitute B here, it becomes C, C, B, B. So the pattern is like it is repeating. If March is coded as HMCAR, how will April be coded? MARCH is coded as HMCAR. M is here, A is here, C is here, H is here, and R is here. Similarly, April will be coded as A here, P here, R here, I here, and L here. So the answer is LAIPR, which is option number 3. Four Venn diagrams are given below. You have to select the option that shows the best relationship among the 3 given classes: mother, sister, and female. Both mother and sister are female and some sister is also a mother. The pattern will be like Some sisters may also be mother, and all sisters and mothers comes under female. So option number 2 is correct. Which strip of water separates India and Sri Lanka? Park Strait. If A is equal to 17, B is equal to 15, C is equal to 1 by 4 of minus 128, then what is the value of A cube plus B cube plus C cube minus 3ABC? The mean score of a class A of 40 students in mathematics test of 30 marks is 23. The mean score of class B of 45 students in the same test is 22. What is the ratio of mean score of both the classes to that of class A? We know that mean is equal to sum of terms by number of terms. Total score of A is equal to mean into number of students, and total score of class B is equal to number of students into mean. Here 40 into 23 is 920 and 45 into 22 is 990. Therefore, total score of A plus B is equal to 920 plus 990, which is equal to 20% of the toys in a factory were defective and 25% of remaining were damaged. If 4,800 toys were in good condition, then what was the original number of toys? Let the original number of toys be X. Here 20% were defective, means 20% is 20 by 100, which is equal to 1 by 5. So non-defective means 1 minus 1 by 5, which is equal to 4 by 5, and 25% were damaged, means 25 by 100, which is equal to 1 by 4, and not damaged is 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4. So according to the question, 4800 is equal to x into 4 by 5 into 3 by 4, which implies 4800 is equal to 3x by 5, which implies x is equal to 4800 into 3 divided by into 5 divided by 3, which is equal to 8000. So option 2 is correct. Plants are divided into 5 groups. Which of the following is not one? The 5 groups are So according to our question, which is not the one? Here, bryophyta, gymnosperms and pteridophytes are correct. So which is not correct is option 4. In which state is the Satish Dhawan Space Center Sriharikota located? In Andhra Pradesh. It was established in 1971. In ancient times, a person was weighed against a commodity and the equivalent weight of that commodity was offered as donation. What was that practice called? Tulabhara. It is an ancient Hindu practice in which a person is weighed against a commodity such as gold, grain, fruits or other objects and the equivalent weight of that commodity is offered as a donation. Rahim purchased 20 kgs of oranges at the rate of 45 rupees per kg and sold them at the rate of 54 rupees per kg. During this period, 1.5 kgs oranges got spoiled. He sold the spoiled oranges at the rate of 10 rupees per kg. His net gain or loss percentage. Given total oranges is 20 kgs and rate per kg is 45 rupees and selling price per kg is 54 rupees. So he got profit and profit is equal to SP minus CP by 100 into 100. Here cost price is equal to 20 into 45 which is equal to 900 and selling price is equal to 18.5 into 54 which is equal to 999. We have taken 18.5 because 1.5 kgs got spoiled. So 20 minus 1.5 is equal to 18.5. And SP of spoiled oranges which is 1.5 kgs is 1.5 into 10 which is equal to 15 rupees. Here they have given the selling price of spoiled oranges is 10 rupees per kg. Now total SP is equal to 999 plus 15 which is equal to 1014 rupees. Therefore, profit is equal to selling price minus cost price which is equal to 114 rupees. And profit percentage is equal to 114 divided by 900 into 100 which is equal to 2.3% which is option 1. In which city was the Indus Water Treaty signed between India and Pakistan in 1960? In Karachi. According to the treaty, Bias, Ravi and Satluj are given to India and Indus, Chenab and Jhelum are given to Pakistan. As of October 2020, which of the following city in India does not have an operational metro railway system yet? Pune. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. So option 2 is correct. Two trains starting at the same time in opposite directions from two stations 200 kilometers apart meet each other at a distance of 110 kilometers from one of the stations. What is the ratio of their speed? Given total distance is 200 kilometers and relative speeds of two bodies is sum of their individual speeds if they are moving in opposite directions, and difference of their individual speeds if they are moving in same direction. Means here they have given opposite directions, means the distance is equal to 110 plus 90, that is equal to 200 kilometers. Because the train starts from one of the stations and travels a distance of 110 kilometers, means the remaining is obviously 90, so that it is total of 200. So ratio of speed is equal to 110 is to 90, which is equal to 11 is to 9. So option 1 is correct. A and B borrowed the same amount for the same period. A borrowed on simple interest at the rate of 8% yearly. B borrowed on compound interest of 5% half yearly. At the end of 1 year, the ratio of B's interest to that of A's interest is. Here rate of interest of A is 8% and B is 5%. We know that successive increase concept is A plus A square by 100, where A is rate percent. So we know that 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100, which is equal to 10 plus 1 by 4, which is 41 by 4. Rate of interest is equal to 41 by 4 is to 8, which is equal to 41 is to 32. So at the end of 1 year, the ratio of B's interest to that of A's interest is 41 is to 32, which is option number 3. This can also be solved using other method, which is traditional method. A borrowed on simple interest. So simple interest of A is equal to PTR by 100, which is equal to P into T into R by 100, where R is 8% and time is 1 year, so becomes 2P by 25. And B borrowed on compound interest. So compound interest of B is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n, which is 2 years, minus 1. That is equal to P into 21 by 20 whole square minus 1, which is equal to P into 441 minus 400 divided by 400, that is equal to 41P by 400. Now the ratio is equal to 41P by 400 divided by 2P by 25, which is equal to 41 is to 32. If Bill Gates had his way, by what name was Windows OS planned to be released? It was Interface Manager. The Interface Manager role varies depending on the size of the project, the number of engineering resources involved, and also on other roles in the project. If cot A is equal to 1 by root 3, then what is the value of 1 minus cos A by 1 plus cos A? Given cot A is equal to 1 by root 3. We know that 1 by root 3 is cot 60 degrees, which implies A is equal to 60 degrees. And now 1 minus cos 2A divided by 1 plus cos 2A, that is equal to 1 minus cos 2 into 60 degrees divided by 1 plus cos 2 into 60 degrees, which is equal to 1 minus cos 120 degrees divided by 1 plus cos 120 degrees, which implies we can write cos 120 as cos of 90 plus 30. In the same way, cos 120 as cos 90 plus 30, which becomes 1 plus sin 30 degrees divided by 1 minus sin 30 degrees, because cos 90 minus theta is sin theta. Since cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta, that is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2. We know that sin 30 value is 1 by 2. After simplifying, it becomes 3. So, option 4 is correct. Which of the following was stated in the Gandhi-Irwin Pact signed in March 1931? The civil disobedience movement would be called off. It was a political agreement signed by Mahatma Gandhi and Lord Irwin. Pointing towards a man, Vivek said, "His only brother is the father of my daughter's father." From among the given options, how could the man be related to Vivek? Vivek said, by pointing a man, "His only brother is the father of my daughter's father." Vivek's daughter, obviously father is Vivek, and father here, and that man's only brother is brother of Vivek's father. Now the logic satisfies. Here, pointing towards a man, Vivek said, "His only brother is the father of my daughter's father," means that man is the uncle of Vivek, which is option number 2. Who is regarded as father of Indian nuclear program? It's Dr. Homi Bhabha. He was an Indian nuclear physicist. He founded Bhabha Atomic Research Center, which is also known as BARC, and Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. Simplify the following equation. 1 by 1 into 2 into 3 plus 1 by 2 into 3 into 4 plus 1 by 3 into 4 into 5 plus 1 by 4 into 5 into 6, which implies 1 by 6 plus 1 by 24 plus 1 by 60 plus 1 by 120, Let's take the LCM of 6, 24, 60 and 120. And the LCM is 120. So it becomes, the common factor is 120 and it's 20 plus 5 plus 2 plus 1, which becomes 28 divided by 120, which is 7 by 30. So option 4 is correct. With which Chinese technology company has the Trump administration banned the US government agencies from doing business? It's Huawei. Huawei is the 5G equipment from the Chinese telecom company. A window in a building is at a height of 10 meters from the ground. The angle of depression of a point P on the ground from the window is 30 degrees. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the point P is 60 degrees. What is the height of the building? Given the height of the building is 10 meters from the ground and the angle of depression of a point P on the ground from the window is 30 degrees. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from the point P is 60 degrees. What is the height of the building? It is the, let the window height be 10 meters, which is QB, and let it be point P. From there, the angle of elevation of top of the building is 60 degrees according to the question. So if it is 60 degrees here, then here it becomes 60 degree, 30 degrees, and let it be A. And this is the height of the whole building. In triangle QBP, tan 30 degrees is equal to QB by BP, which implies, we know that tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3, that is equal to QB, which is 10 meters divided by BP, which implies BP is equal to 10 root 3. Similarly, in triangle ABP, tan 60 degrees is equal to AB by BP. We know that tan 60 degrees is equal to root 3 and AB divided by BP, we know that it is 10 root 3 from equation 1, which implies AB is equal to 10 root 3 into root 3, which implies AB is equal to 30. So AB is 30, which is the height of the building. So 30 meters, which is option 4 is correct. What was the first domain name ever registered in the World Wide Web? It is www.symbolics.com. It was registered on March 15th, 1985. It is the first domain name ever registered. As of October 2020, who is the Vice President of India? As of October 2020, M. Venkaiah Naidu is the Vice President of India. He is 13th Vice President of India. As of October 2020, who is the captain of Indian men's hockey team? It's Manpreet Singh. It's according to October 2020. He's an Indian hockey player and also the captain of Indian men's national field hockey since May 2017. This is regarding the data in October 2020. Which of the following is not a monument in Uttar Pradesh? The answer is Safdarjung Tomb. It is late Mughal Empire style tomb built for Nawab Safdarjung in the year 1754. It is near the airport in Delhi. And Bara Imambara is in Uttar Pradesh and Sarnath Stupa is in Uttar Pradesh and Taj Mahal is in Uttar Pradesh. So, Safdarjung Tomb is not a monument in Uttar Pradesh. Simplify the given equation. 0.3 divided by 0.6 into 2 by 3 into 0.2 into 0.2 into 2 divided by 1 by 2 plus 0.2. Let's solve this using Bodmas rule. It implies 0.3 divided by 0.6 into 2 by 3 into 0.2 into 0.2 into 2 divided by 1 by 2 plus 0.2, which implies 0.3 divided by 0.4 into 0.2 into 0.2 into 4 plus 0.2, which implies 0.3 divided by 0.4 into 0.2 into 0.8 plus 0.2, which implies 0.3 by 0.4 into 0.2 into 1. That implies 0.3 divided by 0.4 into 0.2. After simplifying, it becomes 0.75 divided by 0.2, which is equal to 0.15. So, option 2 is correct. Who initiated the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana PMJDY? Narendra Modi. He introduced Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana in 15th August 2014 from the ramparts of the Red Fort. Select the option that is related to the sixth number in the same way as the third number is related to the fourth number and the first number is related to the second number. Given 7 is related to 342 in the same way, 9 is related to 728. In the same way, we have to find x is related to 2196. The logic is like 7 cube is equal to 343 and 343 minus 1 which is equal to 342. And here similarly 9 cube is equal to 729 and 729 minus 1 is equal to 728. Similarly here x cube is equal to 2196. Similarly we know that 13 cube is 2197 and 2197 minus 1 is equal to 2196. So here in the place of x 13 will come. So option 2 is correct. PT is a tangent drawn from P given outside the circle with center O touching the circle at Q. If PQ is equal to 30 centimeters and the diameter of the circle is 32 centimeters, then what is the length of OP? Let's draw a circle. Here the center is O and PT is a tangent given outside the circle. Let it be tangent PT with center O touching the circle at Q. So it will be the Q which is touching the tangent from center. And they have given PQ is 30 centimeters and the diameter is 32 centimeters. Tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. If OQ is the radius of the circle, then radius is equal to d by 2 which is 32 by 2 that is equal to 16. Which is equal to OQ. And we know that angle OQP is 90 degrees as it is perpendicular to the radius. Now, according to the Pythagoras theorem, we have OP square is equal to PQ square plus OQ square. OP square is equal to PQ, we know that it is 30, so 30 square plus, and OQ we find that it is 16, so 16 square, which implies OP is equal to 1156 square root of 1156. That implies OP is equal to 34 centimeters because 34 square is 1156. So, option 3 is correct. ₹9,000 is divided equally among a certain number of students. Had there been 20 more students, each would have got ₹160 less. What was the original number of students? Given the amount is ₹9,000. According to the question, 9,000 divided by A plus 20 is equal to 9,000 divided by A minus 160. Because if there had been 20 more students, each would have got 160 less. After simplifying, it becomes 9,000 A is equal to 9,000 minus 160 A into A plus 20, which becomes 9,000 A is equal to 9,000 A plus 1,80,000 minus 160 A square minus 3,200 A, which implies A square plus 20A minus 1125 is equal to 0. That implies 1125 can be written as A square plus 45A minus 25A, because 45 into 25 is 1125. So A into A plus 45 minus 25 into A plus 45 is equal to 0, which implies A is equal to minus 45 and A is equal to 25. We cannot select the negative number, so obviously the value is 25. So original number of students is 25, which is option number 1. In which country did Manushi Chiller win the Miss World 2017 title? In China. She is from Haryana, India. And Miss World 2017 is held in China. Which country has the longest written constitution in the world? India. Our country has the longest written constitution in the world. Four Venn diagrams are given below. You have to select the option that shows the best relationship among the three given classes, which are boy, student and farm. Some boys may be students and some students are boys. It is possible. But any boy and student or farm is not possible. So, option 2 is correct. How many times is digit 3 passed in counting from 301 to 399? The digits are 301, 302, 303 and so on, 399. And here hundreds place is 99 times. Similarly, tens place is 30, 31, 32 and so on, 39, which is 10 times. Similarly, ones place is 0, 3, 13, 23, and so on 93, which is 10 times. So total is 99 plus 10 plus 10, which is equal to 119 times. So option 2 is correct. Endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found in particular area. In ecology, an endemic species is one that is unique to the area in which it is found. Who among the following did not advocate militant opposition to colonial rule through the Swadeshi movement? Gopalakrishna Gokhale. If A plus B is to B plus C is to C plus A is 6 is to 7 is to 8, also A plus B plus C is 14, then what is the value of C? Given A plus B is to B plus C is to C plus A is equal to 6 is to 7 is to 8 and A plus B plus C is equal to 14. We have to find the value of C. Let it be 6x is to 7x is to 8x for easy simplification, which implies A plus B plus B plus C plus C plus A is equal to 6x plus 7x plus 8x. That implies 2 into A plus B plus C is equal to 21x and A plus B plus C is equal to 21x by 2, and we know that A plus B plus C is 14. So 14 is equal to 21x by 2, that implies x is equal to 28 by 21, which is equal to 4 by 3. If x is equal to 4 by 3, then A plus B is equal to 6 into 4 by 3, that is equal to 8, and A plus B plus C is equal to 14 implies 8 plus C is equal to 14 and C is equal to 14 minus 8, which is equal to 6. So option 3 is correct. Which of the following is not a national park in India? It's Shandar National Park because it is located in Pakistan in Geyser district, and Balpakram National Park and Ansi National Park and Rachigam National Park is in India. Which government organization is the principal regulator of all the players operating in Indian securities markets? It's SEBI. SEBI means Securities and Exchange Board of India. S means securities and E means exchange and B means board, I means India. So SEBI means Securities and Exchange Board of India. It's a statutory body and a market regulator. Who discovered penicillin? Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. Charles Darwin is father of evolution and Louis Pasteur is the rabies vaccine developer and Gregor Mendel is father of genetics. So Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. A student reaches school on his bicycle in 3/2 hours at a speed of 8 km per hour. On the return journey, he rests for half an hour and takes a route which is 1 km shorter. What should be the percentage increase in the speed of his bicycle so that he reaches home in the same time? Given the distance is equal to 8 into 3/2, which is equal to 12 kilometers. Now, at the time of return, he will cover 11 kilometers as in the given question, because he takes a route which is 1 kilometer shorter. So it is 11 kilometers and he has to take rest for 30 minutes, which is half an hour. So he will cover 11 kilometers in 1 hour. Now his new speed is equal to 11 kilometers per hour and increased speed is 3 kilometers per hour. And the percentage change is 3/8 into 100, which is equal to 37.5%, which is option number 3. Which Indian art form is practiced in the Mithila region of Bihar and Nepal? Madhubani painting. It is from the district of same name in Bihar and Nepal. The colors used in Madhubani paintings are usually derived from plants and other natural sources. And Tanjore art is famous in Tamil Nadu and Vattachitra painting is famous in Odisha. As per a new study by Greenpeace in 2018, which is the most polluted city on earth? It's Gurugram. As per the study conducted by NGO Greenpeace India, Gurugram topped the list among the polluted cities in the world. A shopkeeper purchased a machine for 70,000 rupees and spent 5,000 as overhead expenditure. Had he purchased the machine at 15% less, he would have earned a profit of 15%. What is the selling price of the machine? We know that total cost of machine is equal to purchasing price plus overhead expenses, which implies total cost which is equal to 70,000 plus 5,000, that is equal to 75,000 rupees. As per the question, cost of mission at 15% less is equal to 70,000 into 100 minus 15 plus 5,000. It becomes 70,000 into 85 plus 5,000 which becomes 64,500 rupees. And similarly, selling price is equal to 64,500 into 100 plus 15, because he would have earned a profit of 15%. Divided by 100. After simplifying, it becomes 74,175 rupees, which is option number 3.